What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and I wanted to record a new home arcade video for you guys because I'm starting to think about changing things up in here a little bit. But before I do, I want to show you guys the current layout. So why don't we get a nice, good eyeful here of the TMNT cabinet, which is exactly where it was before. Nothing new here, but we got to hear the theme song. We got to hear the theme song. It's going to take it a while. While we wait for the theme song, I want to show you guys something, though. Wait, here it is. Play that theme song. Ignore the glare on the screen. Sorry about that, but I got the light on the phone, so it'll look a little bit better. But there you go. There's the theme song for Turtles. But take a look at this thing. This is a new marquee for the Turtles. It's going to be installed here at some point. I'm going to wait to do that. That is the, let me show it again. Pardon the interruption, but I actually said the wrong site name when I was recording this video, so I wanted to make sure everybody knows exactly where I got this marquee from. This one came from the Arcade Game Factory, so if you're looking to get one, that's where you're going to need to go. I've had this for a while and just have not put it in, but once I get some help to do that, because I don't trust myself with tools enough to do it by myself. This one's a little bit more complicated to change out this marquee because it's a whole piece of the cabinet, so we'll do that at some point. But now we're going to pan over to the wall that you guys see in my videos. And here we've got, of course, the At Games Legends Ultimate Mini Cabinet, with Snorlax having moved from the top of TMNT, now over here on top of the At Games cabinet. Why? Because he wanted to move. And he's not alone. He's got Luigi there with him. And on this cabinet, of course, it's got 150 games on it already. And if you get a flash stick, you can add a whole bunch more. But right here we've got Fix-It Felix Jr., of course, the game that they created to promote Wreck-It Ralph, which is a really good movie, and unfortunately the sequel, Wreck-It Ralph 2, kind of sucks. But yeah, this is actually really cool. I would have had this just for this this one game, but there's a lot of classic games on here. But I thought this was a nice little extra to throw in. Then we move over here to the second cabinet, the one in the middle, X-Men from Arcade 1-Up. This is one of the older cabs. Sonic the Hedgehog, kind of chilling there on the dash. But yeah, this game, this one only has 3 games on it. TMNT only has 2. You guys have seen those before. But up here, take a look at it. You've seen the video of me, probably, I hope you have, of me swapping out the marquee for this one, for a Sables marquee. This one, the X-Men marquee that it came with, was just a sticker over the light. And it looked awful when it was lit. It didn't look so bad when it was off, but yeah, once you turn that light on, once that light kicks in, golly, it was ugly. But this one, no, it looks fine. It looks good off. It looks good on. Just slide it over, and it's such a massive improvement. But yeah, there we go. We got X-Men. And over here in the corner, probably one of my favorites of the cabs I've got so far, the MVC2 cabinet. This was the second one I think I got, but I needed to have this one because this was the only way to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at the time that they released this. We got the first MVC there. Of course, no, not the first game in the series, but the first time they used Marvel vs. Capcom as a title. But 8 games on here. And of course, now we've got the Marvel vs. Capcom collection on all the consoles and on Steam, so that's great. So at least now, if you want to play this game, you can actually play it on an actual console. But yeah, I love this. Again, here, Sables marquee. This one was its own individual piece that you just take out and replace. You can see I can slide it a little bit. So this one was the easiest one to change out. And it looks so much better. Again, the pictures are much better quality of the characters. They even added the animated violence mile tag in the corner. And you actually get to see more of Morrigan, because for some reason Capcom loves to... they don't like to show a lot of her design off. I can't imagine why they don't like to show off a lot of Morrigan for some reason. But that's just going to have, I guess, be forever a mystery. Let's move on to something different now. And these little games, I reviewed this little crocodile game. I don't have it plugged up, but it's a marble shooter game, and the little croc heads move from left to right at the same speed, no matter what level you play at, and you just have to whittle down the points down to 0 each time. This is clearly mostly for like babies. It's like you got like a toddler and you want to introduce them to arcades, and you don't want something that's too hard. Yeah, you give them this to play, but and it's sitting on top of this thing. But anyway, yeah, these little this is clearly meant for somebody who's got very tiny hands. And I don't even have that big of a hands, to be honest, but it's a challenge to dig these out of here and then load them into the shooter thing and shoot them. I'm not going to plug it up, but you push the little button and it shoots them out, and you hope that it goes in the croc's mouth and it deducts points. So it's cute. Then let's move this out of the way for a second. Under it is the Pac-Man pinball that I have shown off on the channel. You guys have seen this. It's not plugged up. Don't really have a lot of places to plug stuff up in here, especially with the cabinets plugged up. But this thing is really cool too. Let me see if I can get a good shot of it. Pick it up for you guys. Muscle Man. Anyway, yeah, there's a nice shot of the Pac-Man pinball. I thought this was cute and ended up getting it as a Christmas present. And I ended up enjoying it way more than I thought I would have. It's like it's the smallest possible size to get an actual, like, legit pinball feeling game that doesn't feel like it's too simple. But, yeah, the only real downside to it, I think, is just that the motor for it is actually a bit loud. But that doesn't bother me too bad. And let me put the Pac-Man down, sorry. It's a one-man show here, people. But, anyway, we got that. Now let's move on over here, and we're going to take a look at Donkey Kong, which is not on. I didn't plug up Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong is still here. Got this from Etsy, of course. It's got over 500 games. Unfortunately, the vendor I bought this from deleted their account on there, and I don't know where to find them anymore, which is unfortunate because this is a really cool thing. Because, of course, Nintendo's not going to make these. I don't think Nintendo really cares about home arcade anything, which is unfortunate because I think that they've got some of the most iconic games in video game history. But yeah, they really, yeah, you can play these old arcade games on the Switch, but that's not the same. So, yeah, but there's Donkey Kong. It's still here and it still works. It's just not plugged up. Then let's take a look over here at Plinko. Yes, the Plinko, which came from Costco. Very nice game here. I love Plinko. Always loved it when I was a kid. And the fact that they made a big one, there were smaller ones that existed, but the fact that we have a big one, well, it was just like, I gotta have this. And of course, I'm going to play it because it's the simplest thing in the world. But first, we got to turn it on. And luckily, it runs on batteries. You don't have to plug it in. And you get that glorious theme song from Price is Right. It plays for a second. It lights up. Gotta love it. All the sounds of these games playing with each other. I love it. Now, let's go up here. Let's see. Can I win the 10,000? Make me rich, Plinko Chip. Make me rich. And wouldn't you know it, it stopped. Oh, it's great. Of course not. All right, let's try again. Make me rich. Let's go down this. Make me rich, Plinko. Make me rich. I actually did it. Holy crap. Wow. There you go. It literally the game froze on me, and then I won. So, hey, you can't fake that. And then let's hit one more thing. One more thing just for bonus. Look at the bonus. We got the bonus. We got Killer Instinct on the big TV, on the Xbox. Check them out. Hopefully you can hear that glorious music there. Love Killer Instinct. Not very good at it, but I love it anyway. So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, what do you guys think about this little game room arcade of mine, whatever you want to call it? It's not fancy. It's far from fancy. Let's take a good look at the Mario poster on the wall. you gotta have Mario on your wall. I mean, the video game character, if there ever was one. And one of my favorite games ever. I really need to get a Mario 64 poster to put up here with it because those are my two favorite games of all time. And I don't think that's ever going to change. But yeah, what do you guys think about the game room here? I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you just probably got an eye full of my face, probably my nose. But yeah, things are going to change in here. Going to start trying to figure out where I want to move certain things to make room for other stuff that I actually already have. And we'll see if we can get some cooler things in here and spruce this place up a little bit. But let me know what you guys think about the game room. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, we'll have more home arcade stuff in the future. Till then, see you later.